everybody. One of our favorite chefs is offering a pretty wild experience at one of his restaurants. John Howie Steak is the only restaurant in our area offering a unique coffee that costs $45 a cup and is worth it. The way the coffee is processed is causing quite a stir. Get it? Here to explain the wild process and experience, please welcome back Chef John Howie. How are you, friend?
I'm great.
Can I shake your hand?
You can, yeah.
He's recovering from shoulder surgery, so I don't want to torque anything. So tell me about this coffee. Something incredible must be happening.
Well, this is Kopi Luwak. And Kopi Luwak, if you've seen The Bucket List with Jack
Nicholson. You've seen that movie?
Well, this is the coffee that he had on his bucket list.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what makes it so special?
Well, there's an animal called the luwak in Indonesia. And it's
what is a luwak?
It's a civet type of cat.
It's a cat.
Cat-like.
Okay, is that it? Is that, ooh, man, that looks, there he is.
It's cute. See, and it's even got the coffee beans in its hands right there. And so what it does is it eats the most ripe coffee beans,
right,
and processes them, and then of course deposits them on the jungle floor for us.
This is the second time we've talked about poop on the show today, so which is interesting. It's number 2 for poop. Okay, so it's processed, and then what happens?
Okay, so well, they're collected. The beans are collected.
That must be a fun job.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. Okay, and then?
And then they, of course, clean the beans entirely, and then roast them, and then ground them, and it's served sort of like a Turkish coffee. So it's got the grounds in the cup,
right,
and it comes in these completely beautiful little packets
now,
here.
Why is it important that it goes through this animal?
Well, what happens is when it goes to the animal, it takes a lot of the harshness out of the coffee, the acids and stuff, and because the stomach.
I'm sorry, this is cracking me up.
Well, some people even sometimes call it crappuccino, but
well, you know, it's just kind of one of those things where you always wonder who thought of this first. Why, you know, somebody
I'm
said,
sure
hey, here's
I'm
what
sure it was
we'll do.
somebody in Indonesia who, you know, went around and collected coffee beans.
Yeah.
Because they were there for them.
And
then
so,
cleaned them up.
is it like an instant when it's in this packet?
It's very finely ground coffee.
Wow, look at that.
So smell it. It's got a wonderful smell.
Yes.
It's very
super
rich.
Fine.
And so you put it into the cup, and then you just add the hot water to the cup.
So you don't have to brew this. This is
no,
just
it's not brewed.
like
It brews in the cup, and we let it just kind of steep in there for about 2 minutes, and this is why I say Turkish styles, because this is how the Turkish make their coffee as well. Right in the cup.
Considered quite strong?
It's a pretty rich and full-flavored and full-bodied coffee.
And can you do the same things you'd normally do? Add cream or sugar if you want to? Doesn't matter.
We have cream and sugar here as well.
Okay.
But we recommend that you taste the coffee first for the first time. And actually, what some people do is we actually add water for a second brew. It's a different coffee then, because it's a little bit lighter.
Right.
But if it's $45 a cup, you want to make sure you get 2, right?
You absolutely want to enjoy it. Now, I'm not a coffee drinker, so I'm not a good taste tester because I wouldn't appreciate the wonderfulness of this Luwak coffee. So, Bonnie, would you come on up? A member of our audience is going to taste.
Well,
and remember, this is a $45 experience. Are you ready? Are you a coffee drinker?
Yes.
Well,
and
this one
do you appreciate good coffee?
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I do.
So this coffee was brewed a little bit earlier, and so the grounds have all settled, so you don't have to worry about the coffee beans have been totally cleaned.
Yes, it's pristine. Would you like to take a little sip and tell us what you think? It might be pretty hot, so there we go.
It'll be warm still, but
I'm gonna hurt you. Let's see.
Oh, wow.
Is that really, really good?
It's very unusual.
It's poop-worthy. It's really delicious.
So what makes it different than a really good coffee you've had before?
You know, okay, so like I'm really a Starbucks snob. I don't like anybody else's coffee.
Right.
So you like a dark, bold coffee.
Yeah, and I like this a lot.
There you go.
So it's as good as Starbucks.
It's a little bit, oh, there you go. So it's worth $4 a cup.
That's hilarious. Okay, so, and you brought some truffles here too. Tell me about
I have, and you're more than welcome to try them. These are the truffles that are in my cookbook, as well as we serve at Sea Star and John Howie Steak. And this front one is a white chocolate, dark chocolate. There's a dark chocolate with 3 different chili peppers. There's an espresso.
We both like the same one. I'll split it with you.
And on a Jandua, which is a hazelnut, and then the one with Grand Marnier.
And are these available at John Howie
Steak?
Steak?
John Howie Steak, yes.
Absolutely wonderful. And I just want to commend you for winning the Kick Hunger Challenge again
Second
this
year
year.
in a row.
How much money did you raise?
Well, Craig Terrell and I raised $83,000 this year.
That's great.
It's awesome.
You guys make a great team.
A lot of help.
Thank you so much.
And NFL added $10,000 more, so that's $93,000 for Food Lifeline.
We love them even more. We've posted more information online about the Luwak coffee, available in our area only at John Howie Steak and also at Sea Star, right?
It's actually only available at John Howie Steak.
At John Howie Steak. It's
Yeah.
the truffles that are available at both places.
Yes.
I'm confused, but I was concentrating on the chocolate. We've also posted links to the websites of all of John's restaurants in the area. And as a special treat, John has brought truffles for everybody here who's going to get some. We'll be back right after this quick break. Awesome. Thank you so much.